Hello and welcome back to the Trainers of the World Tournament. I'm your host DeltaTDS, and for match number 123, we've got the Pokemon trainer Ryuki going up against the Kanto gym leader Lieutenant Surge. I think it's kind of fitting seeing Ryuki going up against Lieutenant Surge, as his gym in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon kind of replicates his. Ryuki currently has a 4-1 record. Back in round 1, he beat Kiawe 2-1. He also got swept 6-0 by Kiawe. And in round 2, he beat Trace 2-0. As for Lieutenant Surge, he's got a 2-1 record against Palmer. Ryuki has a Z Crystal on his Pokemon. I'm not sure which one has it. While Lieutenant Surge has a Mega Ampharos. Once these trainers are ready, we can begin at match 123. See who will be moving on to round 4. Ryuki leading off with that Turtonator. God, I don't know how to say that name. As Lieutenant Surge leads off with that Porygon Z. Stupid turtle, that's how you say it. Alright. Ice Beam is going to do 55% as Stupid Turtle goes for a Shell Smash, restoring the drops with that White Herb, making this turtle even terrifying. Fire Blast is going to take Porygon Z down to that Sash, as another Ice Beam does take it out. Ryuki's going to send out the Tyrantrum now. Ice Beam takes out that Tyrantrum. Ryuki now sending out that Garchomp. Earthquake finally takes out that Porygon Z. It's currently 4v5 right now. Lieutenant Surge is going to send out that Lantern. Earthquake takes out the Lantern as well. Now it's Garchomp's turn to sweep a little. Except Magnezone's got that balloon. Ryuki switching out to the Como, as Flash Cannon does over half to that Como. Quite a lot of damage. Switching out to the Electivire. Gonna go for Clanger's Soul Blaze. Taking out the Electivire and basically getting an Ancient Power boost off that. Such a broken Z move. Lieutenant Surge is going to send out Raichu here. Clanging Scales takes out that Raichu, leaving Lieutenant Surge with 2 Pokemon left. As he sends out the Ampharos here. Clanging Scales does 65% to Ampharos. Dragon Pulse brings Como down to 5%. Aura Sphere is going to finish off that Ampharos. Magnezone is Lieutenant Surge's last Pokemon here. Aura Sphere's taking Magnezone down to that 30 and popping the balloon, as it goes for a Magnet Rise. Interesting. Como does finish off that Magnezone. I don't know why it took me forever to think. And Ryuki takes game number 1. We didn't see much from half of Lieutenant Surge's team. We didn't get to see the Mega Ampharos in action. And we saw that the Porygon Z does have the Focus Sash. As for Ryuki, he's got, we didn't see moves from his Dragonite, Drampa, or his Tyrantrum, while we saw the Z move on that Como. But we are back on the field for game number 2, and we'll see if Ryuki can take another 2-0 victory, or if Lieutenant Surge can bring this to a game number 3. Ryuki leading off with the Tyrantrum against Lieutenant Surge's Lantern. Gonna set up a Dragon Dance on that Tyrantrum. Blizzard is gonna miss. Unfortunate for Lantern. Head Smash is gonna miss the Lantern. Hydro Pump's gonna land and do 80% to that Tyrantrum. Head Smash is gonna miss again. And Hydro Pump lands, which is honestly more surprising to me. But Tyrantrum is taken out, and Ryuki is down his first Pokemon here. Sending out the Garchomp. We've seen that this is what took out that Lantern last game. Switching out to the Porygon Z is gonna take it down to that Sash. Another Earthquake does finish off that Porygon Z, bringing it to 5v5 right now. Lieutenant Surge is going to send out the Raichu here. Surf is going to do just over a third to it. Earthquake finishes it off. And he will send out that Magnezone with the Air Balloon. Switching out to the Turtonator. Flash Cannon is going to do a third to it. As Lieutenant Surge switches out to the Electivire, and Turtonator sets up a Shell Smash. With that Porygon Z and its Focus Sash out of the way, the only Pokemon it really has to worry about is that Magnezone surviving a hit. Unless something else survives a hit too. Fire Blast is going to take out that Electivire very swiftly, just out of there. Burn it to cinders. And Lieutenant Surge will send out the Ampharos here. We didn't see it Mega Evolve last game, though it's probably smart not to. Not going to Mega Evolve again. Dragon Pulse takes out that Turtonator. Finally can stop saying that name. And Ryuki sends out that terrifying Como-O. As Lieutenant Surge Mega Evolves the Ampharos, but it still falls to that Aura Sphere. Surge sends back out that Lantern. Gonna go for that Clanger Soul Blaze. Surviving on 8%. Gonna Toxic the Como-O. Aura Sphere does finish off Lantern. Como is put on a 6-turn timer. Though I don't think this is going to last more than 6 turns. Aura Sphere with a critical hit brings Magnezone down to that Sash. Or that 30. And Como is down to 46%. Flash Cannon finishes off Magnezone. And with another 2-0 victory, Ryuki with that damn broken Como-O takes match number 123, which means he'll be going on to round 4 to face off against tomorrow's winner, either Wickstrom or Karen. Thank you so much for watching, and until then, take care.